After the updates for the sedan and the estate or T model, the Mercedes E-Klasse Coupé and Cabriolet are being revised with changes to exterior and interior, and a little bit to drivetrains. Let's take a short look at this first trailer. Hey, who's that? Anyways, some impressions and then let's dig into the details. This is the Mercedes E-Klasse Coupé as E53 AMG. The housing of the standard LED headlamps is a little flatter now. Optionally, you can get the LED multi-beam again. The LED signature now only shows one stripe or curve. Both Coupé and convertible feature the Panamericana grille, or also A-form you can say, so the wide part is in the lower area, the slimmer one in the upper area. Usually it is the other way around. And not only in the AMG version as you see here, but now for all E-Klasse Coupé and convertibles. The E53 here, however, comes with the vertical fins in the front grille. In all versions, the hood is stronger with the top accentuations. There are some new colors and wheel choices available. For the E53 you can get 19-inch or 20-inch. They are also aerodynamically optimized, so you can see them also right here, 20-inch aero wheels. The outer ring is a little more closed, so to say. At the rear, the tail lamps are even slimmer now. The E53 receives a twin tailpipe design, let's stress the word design, and they are available in silver chrome or high gloss black as part of the optional AMG Night package, as you can also see here. Biggest update in the interior is the infotainment system. Standard setup is 2x 10.25 inch and optional 2x 12.3 inch screens. Already the smaller dual screen setup comes with a very new and good MBUX infotainment system unit that features a natural voice input. The AMG models come with special sports gauge styles, also with a super sports mode with a central round rev counter. The interior features two completely new steering wheels. The standard steering wheel features a closed area left and right of the center. The AMG and AMG Line versions show two horizontal button areas, each with a gap in between. In both cases, the buttons do deliver a kind of feedback, but they are rather integrated than standing out. The new steering wheels look fancy from a distance, but these new integrated buttons look and feel cheaper if you compare them with the galvanized real buttons and jog wheels that were there before. They delivered you more haptical feedback. And hey, you can also get the AMG steering wheel with microfiber cover. That's cool. Important for assisted driving, the steering wheel is now capacitive. Before, you could receive false negatives from the lane keeping assist when driving a motorway just straight, warning that you are supposed to keep your hands on the steering wheel. Reason for that is that the steering wheel had to have a movement sensor and needed to be moved from time to time. Now it just realizes when you do touch the steering wheel, and that's of course better for that kind of function. In all versions, the E-Klasse comes with choices of sustainable and animal-friendly seating, like fabric or the high-grade leather at Artico or MBTEX, or mixes of dynamic or microfiber and Artico. Concise offers depend on market specifications. The E53 comes standard in the mix Artico leatherette on the outside and Dynamica on the inside. Nice, sporty and sustainable. As for engines, Mercedes upgrades the electrification. The new 2-liter 4-cylinder diesel with 258 horsepower will be mild hybrid, giving you an electric boost and also recuperation possibilities. MHEV will also be a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder, which always comes as all-wheel drive. So, engines will be as follows. Petrol, 2-liter 4-cylinder, E200, 197 horsepower, optional all-wheel drive. E300, 258 horsepower, 3-liter 6-cylinders. E450, 367 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 5 seconds acceleration figure. Or then here the E53 AMG, 435 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 4.4 seconds. It's a real driven platform, so either rear-wheel drive or the all-wheel drive with rear-wheel bias. In diesels, 2-liter 4-cylinder E220D, 194 horsepower, optional all-wheel drive, 3-liter 6-cylinder E400D, 340 horsepower, always all-wheel drive. As for suspensions, you still receive the standard suspension, the adaptive suspension and the air suspension. The air suspension have been updated in few hardware parts. In the AMG it has a very stiff setup. The base suspension now sits 50 mm lower to improve wind resistance and fuel economy. However, we didn't feel it would be uncomfortable during our first ride in the E-Klass sedan, even in the most, so to say, uncomfortable setup with lowered base suspension plus 20-inch wheels. That even still worked. So you can imagine that the adaptive suspension and then the air suspension is even more comfortable. The standard autonomous emergency brake now also recognizes crossing traffic and reacts accordingly. The blind spot monitor now also offers a feature that it warns while standing still, for example when cyclists approach from the rear. And the 360-degree camera was improved and is now panning when moving the steering wheel. That is done electronically with the chosen part of the image. The camera does not move physically. Furthermore, the Distronic Adaptive Cruise Control will now take map data into account and can reduce the speed in advance before a traffic jam appears in the line of sight. Parallel, the car gives back information to the cloud of existing traffic jams. The lane keeping assist also takes emergency corridors now into account, so it aligns left at the left lane and right at the right lane, so emergency vehicles can still pass without all cars aligning to the middle. That can indeed be a problem with assisting traffic jam assistance systems. With the new so-called Urban Guard, Mercedes, by the way, now extends the theft security. For example, you can receive messages to your smartphone when someone tries to break into your car or when someone hits your car while parking. Urban Guard Plus furthermore adds GPS tracking to share with the police. Also with a fake exhaust police? And now to the conclusion. The new Mercedes E-Klass facelift also makes Coupé and convertible a little bolder and sportier in the look. The interior gives you more up-to-date infotainment systems and everything all digital now, even if it comes in two sizes. In driving, the E-Klass will remain very comfortable, at least in the non-AMG versions. You know, they sit the AMG versions pretty stiff, so there is a very big difference between the soft, comfortable normal versions and the rather stiff and sporty AMG versions. And the range of the assistance systems have now been revised. Tell us your comments, what you think about this update of the Mercedes E-Klass, Coupé and convertible. And also check out our preview episode from the Mercedes E-Klass sedan. See you there.